So hello and welcome. You're watching the 12 p.m. show, and I'm here. Right behind me is the Optus Stadium. That part of the buildings, if you can see right behind me. The morning started with this Virat Kohli tweet, and it's so amazing to see him, coming back like this because uh, all we have since last few months or maybe a year or more than that, we have seen Virat Kohli posting about obviously the commercial things and the normal, his routine advertisements were there. But this is a very, this is quite a much needed tweet from Virat Kohli, and from this very place. I'm not going to show you the exact location or tell you about it, but I am here at this point of time because when I'm shooting this video, the rest of the Indian squad will be there, with mostly with all the coaches. Sutanshu Kotak, Morne, Mokal, you have Kuldeep Yadav, you have Mohammad Siraj, you have Akshar Patel. A lot of them are still not here. They have landed at this point of time, but yes, we are waiting for them here at the team hotel. And apart from this, obviously, as I mentioned, that whatever been said about Virat Kohli in last few days or a month, or maybe after what had happened after Champions Trophy, there was a lot of things around whether he will play or not, what he's doing in London, means practice wise what he's doing there. So we broke the story, I think, a couple of months back, that Virat Kohli is preparing for this series. He's doing his indoor bits at the Lord's Cricket Ground in London. So he was practicing there. He did his fitness thing, all of his fitness thing there, and with that, we all know that everything was so good as far as his fitness test is also concerned. So when he landed here, again looked in quite a great shape. There was never a question about him being not fit, and so the tweet he did in the morning is suggesting completely that Virat is ready to fight. It's all about when he said that I don't want to play Test cricket. When he retired from Test cricket, it was a surprise for all of us, even for Anushka Sharma, someone obviously who's that close to Virat Kohli. But for her, it's like a surprise, and for all of us, it was like that. Why Virat Kohli is doing this? But now this tweet have hinted, if it has hinted you about that, how much he want to fight at this very point, and the way he was working towards it, it's looking very, everything is looking so great as far as Virat Kohli's tweet is concerned. So yeah, obviously the first part of the video, I was trying that I'll give an update on the pitch, because I'm having this video. You can see the pitch visual, and it's not looking that green, which I remember when I came here for the Border Gavaskar Trophy last year. When we saw the wicket, it was like quite a tinge of green there, but not that kind of tinge of green as far as this wicket is concerned. It's very, a wheatish kind of wicket, but yeah, a lot of rolling yesterday. When I saw the wicket, there was a lot of rolling over it. The weather is, I don't say that it is quite chilly, or but at this point of time, I remember in 2022, during the 2022 World Cup, it was freezing cold here. It was 4 degree or 5 degrees Celsius before the India versus South Africa game, and during the India versus South Africa game also. So we were thinking that yes, we'll find something in single digit as far as temperatures are concerned, but not even in the nights, you're finding it that chilly. So it's hot here. It's like the weather is like obviously like India only. Yes, the skies are much bluer, the air is a lot fresher, but as far as the weather, the temperatures are concerned, it's very close to what we used to feel in North India at this point of time. So when I talk about the wicket, yes, lot of rolling going on there. Australia just completed a practice session. When I'm completing this video, they completed their practice session, and yes, they had a look of the wicket also. They went there, they had a look on the wicket also. And after this, obviously, when Team India landed here, the first batch went inside the hotel. It was already over 4, And then I remember Rohit coming down, for some selfies and for some autographs. I'll do a separate story on that because he won hearts. Fans were standing here for 2 to 3 hours. They went to the airport. They were all shouting his name. They all wanted, autographs and photographs, and they all wanted from the whole Indian team. It was not Rohit Sharma, it was Virat Kohli, it was others also. Shubman Gill was very much the part of shouting. But what I remember, after when Team India went inside their room, after 15 or 20 minutes, Rohit came down and he signed each and everything. I'll show you the visuals. I'll do a separate story on that. But yes, that also happened here. And apart from this, if you see, it's all about how they are now planning their day, because the second batch is still arriving, and it's already over 1 o'clock, and then they have a practice around 5. So I remember, in England also, in Australia also last year, what they did is, they came, they landed, and after 4 or 5 hours of rest, they straight away went to the field. And maybe not the batting or the bowling or the fielding thing, but it was just the running drills. I remember in London, when they landed in London, it was all about they using the Lord's new facilities, the new training facilities, and whole of the Indian team, they directly went to Lord's and had a session there, and a good 1 hour, between 1 and a 2 hour session, and then they came back. Even in last year also, in the Border Gavaskar Trophy time, it was all Virat Kohli and Virat. Obviously, he arrived here a little earlier, and then all the Yashasvi Jaiswal, the Rishabh Pants, everyone came and they had their runarounds at the Waka, because at that point of time they were practicing, at the Waka wicket. They were doing their running, their drills, everything was on Waka wicket. Now this time around, they'll be at the Perth Stadium. And they'll start their practice from there only. So I don't think that there will be rest for these guys. No rest day. It will be a full throttle practice from today and then tomorrow, and then obviously day after tomorrow it will be a match day -1 situation for them. So what I'm getting at this point of time is that they will practice good today and tomorrow, and then there will be a lighter version. You'll see day after tomorrow. So as far as their practice is concerned, as far as their their today's plan is concerned, yes, it will be all around their practice here. And apart from that, if you'll see, there's I think a slight change. I think there will be Shreyas Iyer, who was about to do the press conference tomorrow, but I think there is a change. I think there will be Akshar Patel now, who will come for the press conference. At this point of time, what I'm telling you, not Shreyas Iyer, but we'll confirm that a little more. But what I was getting, and I talked to the sources here also, and they said that there is no change in Team India's practice session. So if you are thinking that they've landed around 3, they reached hotel at 4, then obviously took almost it took them a 4:30 or 5 a.m. to settle in, and then rest and then start. So finally, let's talk about, obviously we touched the wicket part and the temperature part a little bit in the earlier part of the video. But what I've been told here is it's going to be a belter of a wicket for scoring runs. If you see the kind of wickets they produce for the white ball cricket, it's very different if you compare it with the red ball cricket. So yes, when it comes to the T20 and the ODI cricket, because Indian team hasn't played a single ODI at this new Perth Stadium, the Optus ground, formerly called as. So yes, they have played at the Waka, and I remember Rohit Sharma scoring those 171, Virat Kohli with that 91 odd in 2026. It was, I think, a 208 run stand between both of them. Everyone wanted the same as far as these two are concerned, but India eventually, I think, if memory serves me right, India lost that game, and here what they wanted is, as I'm telling you, that wicket wise, this wicket is going to be a wicket where the kind of wicket they both love. It's all about coming into your bat nicely, playing through the line and hitting the ball. Yes, there will be something, as we all know, that in Australian wickets there is some juice for the fast bowlers. There is some movement, hint of a little bit here and there for the fast bowlers. But overall, if you see this wicket, the kind of weather we have, it's not overcast at this point of time. But yes, there are certain predictions on that 19th day that there will be some early showers in the day. It will be about 6-7 in the morning or 8 in the morning when you can see a little bit of shower going on. And on the eve of 18th, it's also showing a little bit cloudy, and a little bit there are a little bit chances of rain. So yes, as far as the weather is concerned, as far as the conditions are concerned, and the wickets, we all know this, that it will be a belter of a wicket where not only these two, but apart from these two, everyone will love it. Even someone like a Shubman Gill, who has this series as an captain, debut series as an captain. And yeah, a different challenge for him this time around. But as he shows all of us that it's not about challenges, it's about how he's scoring runs with that, how he's contributing for the team with that. There were a lot of questions in that England series, but I think after that England series, his critiques is now, they all got the answer now, that if we question him without any kind of logic, it will haunt us. It will came back to us after the end of the series, and then we don't have anything to say. I met so many of his so many of the fans, and some journalists also, who were questioning when test captaincy was given to him, and they all were showing me the average of him, the kind of performance he has in England. And then suddenly, when Leeds happened, when Birmingham happened, when Manchester happened, they all went quiet. So yes, that's what we are expecting from here also. It will be a different kind of challenge. Shreyas Iyer is here, so yes, for him also, even in the likes of bowlers, in the absence of Jasprit Bumrah, how this team will play, we'll see. But yes, this is me, Rohit Juglan, signing out. Right behind me, if I can show you. Not able to picture it from here, but right behind these trees, there's Optus Stadium at the background, and we are heading to the Optus Stadium now for the Indian team's evening session. As I mentioned, it is 5 to 8, means in India it will start around 2:30. So I'll give you details about that now. And for now, it's me, Rohit Juglan, signing out from Perth.